All right, hello class. Welcome back to week 2 of doing stuff on the computer. I was going through my house, entertaining myself, and I was reading some of my comics, and now that I've read them all, I need some more, so here comes assignment 3. You're going to be making some of your own comics that show kind of what you've been doing around your house to, entertain yourself and have a good time. So setting up a comic's pretty cool. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, and I hope everybody finds some really cool, kind of exciting ways to do it. But if you've never seen a comic before, it's something like this. It's more of a graphic novel than a comic because it's really long, but that's okay. But as you can see, it's a bunch of little pictures all kind of together, kind of going along with what's going on. So what I did for mine is, first I spent last week making this giant Hogwarts castle. And then when I wanted to make my comic, I thought it'd be a cool idea, instead of just throwing this box away, that maybe I would make my comic on this, or as part of this. So before you start making your images and your pictures, one of the best things to do for a comic first is to kind of rough draft what's going to happen in each thing. So I've got like 8 different things and pictures I'm going to make for them. So number 1 for like cool thing I was doing, waking up and eating pancakes. It's one of my highlights of the day right there, is to eat some pancakes. So that's definitely going to be one of my comics. So I've kind of written out what each thing's going to be. So my next thing, I'm going to check the computer to see if I got cool art from my students. I've got clean something, mostly dishes, because I've been going through a lot of dishes. Maybe play some games. That's been fun. Do something out in the yard. I've been having fun kind of like growing plants and vegetables and things like that. I had to move some of them to the pool cage because the little squirrels were eating them. It's not very nice of them, but they did it. Play on the roof. It's not really playing. I got a lot of leaves, so I go up there with the blower and I blow all the leaves out of the gutter and stuff like that. I got a pool, so that's always something to do. So I clean the pool and check the chemicals and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, if it's not too hot, I'll make a little fire in the fireplace and enjoy that. So that's kind of like the things I've been doing throughout the days. So we're going to turn it into a comic book. So I thought it would be kind of cool if I used it on this box. It ended up not looking so great, but what we're going to do to it is a lot better. So I've got this. So what are we got here? I got scissors. So I'm cutting these things out, and these will be like the little panels inside of my book. So I'm going to go cut some of these things out here. All right. And then these panels, instead of just drawing all out, I figured I'd try to find a unique way to present it too. So it's actually going to be kind of like, more like a sculpture than anything else. But that's just one idea. I mean, you guys can come up with your own ideas too. Got a couple turned in already that were pretty cool, so I was happy about that. If you haven't watched last week's video, please make sure that you're doing that, since all the lessons build on each other. And if you still haven't submitted last week's stuff, you might want to go check that out too. Would be awesome. So I did notice one other thing with the online stuff. Some of you guys, it shows that you looked at the assignment, and when I looked in there, it even showed that you had attached your document. But if you don't click the turn it in button, then it doesn't submit it. So I don't actually know that it's been turned in. So double check that you are hitting the submit button, and that would be awesome. So I got a couple more of these cut out. I made 8 total. It's a nice number. If you want to do more than 8, that's okay. I don't mind. But it should be a cool story, not about everything that's going on, hopefully. I'd rather the story be, something happy. Like, what have you been doing to have some fun? Hopefully, you've been doing something to have a good time. Or finding cool things to do. Come on, what is it? part of the box is pretty hard. But that's okay, we'll get it. So yeah, I hope you guys like Legos too. I ordered them online, don't worry, I didn't go to the store. And I had them mailed to me. And then I let it sit in the garage for a little while too, you know, just air out a little bit since the mailman is going around touching everything. But yeah, it's such a nice box. I didn't want it to go to waste. I almost got them all cut out. So another thing, besides the storyboard, which should probably be part 1, you're gonna want to think of how you're gonna set it up, like the composition. Like for my big giant one here, I mean, some of them are set up like boxes, some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. So you can always change the size of them, that's fine. You know, you just want to make them look cool, and then, you know, some little quote, speech bubbles is something that's big too. If you haven't already, go check out the document that I sent to you guys. It's got a lot of good tips and pointers for setting up some cool things. I like 2 more. So I thought it'd be a cool thing doing it on this box, but when I used the Sharpies, they didn't end up turning out so good. So I would probably redo them a little bit, but for now, I'm just gonna show you what's going on here. All right, so I got my little panel. Oh, one more. One more. Okay, cool. So, I got my little panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. I got these, and since you can't see what's really written on them, what did I do? I got some paper. Hold on. Where does papers go? Ah, here we go. So I got some papers, and I'm actually gonna make these like my little speech bubble. And I want them all the same. So cool art technique. I folded up a bunch of paper, right? And since I want about 8 of these things, I'm putting them next to each other like that. And then I cut them out, and you get 8 identical shapes. Always a cool trick if you're trying to make a lot of the same thing. So we'll do that right there. And then I'm gonna wait to put something on them because I need to figure out where they're gonna go first. So now I got a bunch of little speech bubbles that all kind of look the same. So we're gonna take our little things. I'm gonna take this, that, maybe we'll take Hagrid with us. And let's go outside. Sorry, it's messy. That's okay. So as you can see, cleaning the pool's been done, except with the pollen, there's more things to do. That's okay. We'll be all right. So let's go out where we're gonna end up making our comic, out in the yard, where I've already kind of set up my my thing that I'm gonna do for my comic strip. Yep, there it is. Get this adjusted here. And you know, it's not so pretty like this. So we're gonna need to do something, make it look a little cooler. So I got some spray paint. It's a little windy. That's okay. Alright, guess we're not using this color. Let's go with this. So, I don't know. For my comic, I thought it'd be kind of cool if I made it more of a sculpture than your traditional drawings. So this is what I came up with. Now, I do not condone spray painting at home. You're supposed to be 18, so if you do, ask a parent. And they will help you with some stuff. Also, you don't want to just go around spray painting everything. Just ask permission first, of course, for any arting you decide to do on things you find around your house. These I found them just kind of sitting in the yard. Figured I needed to do something with them. So I got the black. For fun, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little gold on there too. Make it all shiny. Not everywhere, here and there. Hey, it's kind of nice. All right, so now I've got that. I gotta remember what order these things went in. Let's see, what do I do first? Pancakes. So, get my little food. Stick that in there. Alright. And then play on the computer. This last. Do work on the computer. Oh, it's a little big. We didn't bring our scissors out, so we'll just kind of rip it a little bit. Stick it in there. Come on. Now you should really wait for spray paint to dry too, but since this is porous, it picked it up pretty good. Let's see, I cleaned the dishes before I make some more messes. Dishes in there. Sweet. I forgot what after dishes. Oh, he's probably playing games, so here we go. We got the games. We got the PlayStation and the Xbox. So, lots of options, lots of options. Now, before I cut all these, I did measure them, but, you know, they're all a little different. What do I do after that? Well, then I'll probably go play around in the pool area. Getting the pool ready. You know, get that in there. Clean my pool. Then we go water some plants out in the yard. As you can see, there is quite a few plants around here to water. Be nice if we got a little rain. And then I go play up on the roof because there's always leaves getting stuck up on the roof. And they get in the gutters and stuff like that, so I kind of go up there with the blower and get them all off. Oh, get in there. All right, come on. Oh, perfect. So, here we have our creative, artsy comic strips. There you go, we wake up, eat the pancakes, ready to work on the computer. We do the dishes, we play some games, go clean the pool, we go water some plants out in the yard, play on the roof, and then kick back and relax by the fireside. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Have a great day, guys, and make some cool comics. See you later.